Hey everyone, this is Melanin Goddess 79, and I am going to do my very first YouTube video that I've been contemplating about doing for months and months, and I just keep putting it off because I don't like to be in the spotlight, but I kind of need to be, one of those things. So I initially created this particular YouTube channel because I wanted to share my spiritual journey. But I think it's going to end up being not only just sharing my spiritual journey, but also just sharing new knowledge and things that I think are important. And I think that the masses should know, should contemplate, should play around with their mind, take a bite of it, chew it, swallow it, whatever. So this is going to be my first video. And this one is going to be about how basically how I'm rejecting religion and I'm coming into my own self, and how a lot of the things that I was taught that was like demonic or um, just something you're not supposed to dip into was actually a load of bullshit. And you should dip into these things. And one of those things for me in this video today is about astrology. Basically, knowing astrology, specifically knowing what is in your natal chart, um, helps you along your path in life. I mean, it's like a blueprint for why you're here, what kind of things you're going to go through, why you're going to go through them. It talks about your karmic debt, your things that happened in the past that you brought into this lifetime. And yes, I believe in several lifetimes. I used to didn't believe that, but I believe I've been here a lot of times doing a whole bunch of fuckery and doing a whole lot of good stuff. But here I am. Boom, here it is. So, I mean, it's important to know thyself. And I feel like knowing thyself is understanding your goddamn birth chart. So basically, if you've never heard anything about a birth chart, or if you are unsure, what's what within your chart, the easiest thing you can do is what I did is I went to astrocafe.com and I did the free natal chart, and it gave me everything. Now, it's important to know your time of birth and your place of birth, as well as your birth date, because knowing the time and place is going to help with your houses and placements in that matter. But generally, to start, you really should understand your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Your sun sign is your is who you are, and your ascendant is how you look to other people, how you present yourself to the world. And your moon sign is how you deal with things emotionally. So for me, I am an Aquarius sun, I'm an Aries moon, and I'm a Pisces rising. So here's a nice little mixture of things. Being an Aquarius sun, I am a free thinker. I can't get with restricting my freedom. Like, I need to be free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about in a way where I'm reckless, but I need to have independence and freedom in order to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to restrict me, because if you try to restrict me, then the beast comes out. And speaking of the beast, let's talk about my Aries moon. If you have your moon in Aries, you can be very moody, you can be very temperamental, and you can go into rages of anger. This is me, folks, and I'm trying my best to overcome the bullshit. Okay? But when you offend my sun sign and you're trying to restrict my freedom, okay, and you think you're just going to do this, that, and the other to me, and I'm not going to say anything about it, okay, here comes my Aries moon, and I'm going to let you know exactly what the fuck time it is, okay? All right, let me reel it back in. All right, I'm back. But anyways, your moon sign talks about talks about your emotional self and how you deal with things. Aries moon people tend to be impatient. They kind of want things right now, and that is completely me, and I'm working on it. I want things to happen right when I want them to happen, and then if they don't happen, then I have a problem. And everybody else has a problem because it's not happening when I want it to happen. Okay, but um, Aries moon people always tell you exactly what's on their mind. You don't really have to guess. We're very straightforward. We don't beat around the bush. If we don't like something, we'll say, hey, you, I didn't like that. And some people, have a hard time handling that, and that's okay. That's why you have to know thyself. And when you're knowing thyself, you have to know others as well, especially when you're in relationships or friendships or partnerships, whether it be business or whatever. You need to understand what the hell you're clashing with. So that's basically my Aries moon. I am also a Pisces rising. Now, your rising sign is the sign that is in your first house. Houses represent different areas of your life. The first house represents identity. And so I identify with Piscean energy. So basically, I am your healer, I am your empath. I can sometimes be your martyr. I usually put others' needs before mine. That is so me. That is so me. And then you put that in conjunction with the Aquarius energy on my sun sign, which is like the reformer. Sometimes I kind of have a little internal clash, but yes, my rising sign is Pisces, so it's very motherly energy too, which is interesting because I do have my moon in my first house as well, which represents your mother. Also, is an emotional, it's emotionally charged. So, um, basically, I mean, this is just a brief introduction. I don't claim to be an astrologist. I am just sharing what I am learning about myself, and maybe you can dig a little deeper into who you are by following these same types of advice and websites I've gone to. Maybe what I'm sharing with you is going to help you in some way or make you feel like you're not alone. And that's just the whole point. We're here to learn from each other, and we're here, to help each other. Earth is an experiment, and so we need to like dig deep and really understand what the fuck is happening to us. But so that's basically it. When you do go on to astrocafe.com, not only will it give you your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, if you have all the pertinent details such as your birth time and birthplace, it will also give you your houses. It'll also give you the planets that are in those houses and what signs those houses are in. Um, and it's very helpful, and it can be overwhelming. So my advice to you is to start with your sun, your moon, and your rising sign and see if it resonates with you. I guarantee you it will. You'll be blown away by how accurate this stuff is. It's very accurate, it's very real. And I think we just need to realize that astrology is nothing more than a program, and we all have our individual program of how we're going to move, how we're going to think, how we feel, how people are going to see us, how we see other people. It's all in that program called astrology, and you can understand it. Take your time with it. I think in for future videos, I'm going to do my particular chart because I mean I'm familiar with my chart, um, and talk about the placements and maybe do like one placement per week so that you can kind of get an understanding of what you're looking for. Also, different sites that I visited that helps give more of an explanation on what these things mean. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share that. Um, don't be afraid of astrology. It is not of the devil. It is not of the devil. They need to cut it all the way out. See, when they tell you stuff like that, you have to ask yourself, why are they saying that? Now, some things, and I believe the devil is like your opposition. I don't think it's an actual person. Um, but it was also created to instill fear into people so that they can control them and hold them in a certain mindset. And when they tell you that astrology is of the devil, and all astrology is doing is telling you your astrological program so that you can understand yourself better and move forward in this lifetime and achieve what your soul came here to achieve, something's wrong with that. Why would you want to stop somebody for achieving their life's purpose, the whole reason why they came here in the first place. Something wrong with that. You got to start questioning everything. Everything. Question everything. When I started my spiritual journey, I questioned everything. And I went through a period of just like, what the fuck is happening to me? I went through a period of being angry because I felt like I was lied to by everything and everybody. I went through a period of hopelessness, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And now I'm coming into just owning this new information and just really just taking hold of it and just kicking ass in this lifetime. Okay. So anyways, I think my next video is going to be, I think I want to do one on your ascendant node and your descendant node, your north node and your south node. When I found out what mine was, it just resonates it resonates like 100%. So anyway, this video is probably a bit rambling. I will get better over time. I'm not the greatest speaker when the spotlight, aka the camera, aka live streaming, social media is on me, but I got some shit to say, so I'm about to say it. So in other words, this is Melanin Goddess 79 signing off. I'll see you on my next video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you thought. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.